So another really important thing to check for horses, especially if we think there might be a problem, is to check to see if they're dehydrated. One way you can do that is to check do a skin tint and see how fast it takes for it to go back down. This is pretty normal. But if it stays tinted up when you release it for an extended period of time, that's a sign of dehydration. So we're just gonna check his capillary refill. Hey, buddy. And we're gonna push with our thumb and then just see how fast it refills. It's usually 1 to 2 seconds that goes, so it goes pale when you push against it and then you let off and the blood flow comes back into it. And that is to make sure they've got good circulation, and then also to check to see if they're dehydrated. So they should refill within 1 to 2 seconds. The other thing that you can look at too is to make sure that their gums are nice and slick and have good saliva. Sometimes if they're tacky or dry, that's a definite indication of dehydration as well. What I have here, this is electrolytes. You can get different brands, different flavors, but basically what we're looking for when you check the label on the back is it's something that contains the salt, but then also has things like calcium, potassium, and magnesium in it. So this is basically kind of like Gatorade or sports drink for horses. So this helps replenish a lot of those electrolytes lost whenever they're doing exercise. So this is a preventative typically, as opposed to like a cure for anything, but this can be really good to give them whenever it's really hot, they're sweating a lot, or when you're preparing to do exercise. So you can give this up to 12 hours ahead of time. And just following the instructions, you just mix it in with their water, or you can sprinkle it on their feed. A couple important things to note would be, if you are putting this in their water, make sure you provide them with an additional water source that doesn't have it in it, because some of them don't like the taste, or if they've never had it before, they'll avoid it. And so you can actually do more harm than good if they're not comfortable with it. We can also use this when we are traveling to different places to mix it into the water. If they get used to the way this tastes, you can mix it into water at, say, a different campground or a different barn, and sometimes that will encourage them to drink it if they think the water tastes, funny. Or, how we do when we go somewhere else and the water doesn't taste quite the way it does at home. This can also help. But this just really helps kind of support them and their body whenever they're getting ready to do any kind of intense exercise or travel, or if it's really hot out.